students, today we are going to continue with a new topic, that is expression with variables in chapter Algebra. Now first we have gone through numeric expression where we are doing all the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Let us see one example. In numeric expression we use numbers. Okay. For example, 3 into 2 plus 10. Okay. Here all the numbers are used and first numbers are used and we can find the value of this expression. Okay. We can find the value. Okay. Now we can express this numeric expression in words. For example, 2 added to 10, 2 added to 10 and afterwards what? Multiply by 3. Okay, in words we can express this expression which is in numeric term with operation addition and multiplication. More example we can take 10 minus 5. So here we can express this numeric expression in words as 5 subtracted from 10. Okay. Now here also you can get the value. 10 minus 5 is 5. For here we can do it as 2 plus 10 is 12 and 12 into 3 is 36. So here it is a numeric expression where numbers are used and you can get the value. Now where the variables are used, what about that expression? That type of expression, suppose it is if x minus 10. Here we have used the variable x. So this type of expression are called algebraic expression where we use the variable. Okay, we use variable. And here we don't know the value of x. X is unknown. And if the value of x is given, then you can find out the value. For example, if x is equal to 14, then x minus 10. What will be the answer? When you put the value of x equal to 14, then you will get 14 minus 10 is equal to 4. Okay, if you know the value of x, then you can get the answer. But when the variable is unknown, you have to tell that that type of expression is an algebraic expression. Okay. More example you can give for that. Next is, here you can write it, you can express in the word form that 10 subtracted from x. 10 subtracted from x. Okay, in word form you can express like that. If another example is x divided 5. So you will write here x divided by 5. You can also write one more example. 3a minus 6. Here you can write 6 subtracted from 6 subtracted from 3 times a. Okay, here it is 3a, so you will write 3 times. Subtracted from 3 times a. Okay, so this is the way where you can write in the word form where the algebraic expression are given. Okay, now let us start with the exercise 11.3. Now let us solve exercise 11.3, question number 1. The question is, make up as many expressions with numbers as you can from 3 numbers which are given, that is 5, 7 and 8. Every number should not be more than once. Use only addition, subtraction and multiplication. So what we have to use? We have to use addition, subtraction and multiplication. So let us have some expression. We can write as 8 into 7 minus 5. Okay. Next we can write 7 into 5 minus 8. Also we can write the same expression in addition form also. 7 plus 5 into 8, and also we can write 8 plus 5 into 7. Okay, you can also write as many as possible expression in for taking this numbers that is given as 5, 7 and 8, and use the operators addition, multiplication and subtraction. Now next question is, which out of the following expression are with numbers only? Okay, we have to find out which expression are with only numbers where variables are not used. Okay. Now here in first, the first is y plus 3. Here you can see that y variable is used, so it is not an expression with numbers. In second, b, you can see z is a variable where it is used, so we can write it is not an expression with numbers. In number C, you can see that here all the numbers are being used, that is 5 into 12 minus 7 plus 7 into 2. So this is an numeric expression. Okay, here both the right you can know. Here also it is no. Okay, let us go for the third. It is only 5. So yes, it is a numeric expression. Next, 3x. It cannot be a numeric expression because here x is multiplied over with 3. So here it is no. Next, 5 minus 5n. So here also it is no. Talking about the last, 7 into 20 minus 5 into 10 minus 45 plus p. So here again p is a variable, so it is also not a numeric expression. Okay. Now next question number 3 is identify the operations addition, subtraction, division and multiplication in forming the following expression, and tell how the expression have been formed. Here in the question it is given that z plus 1, z minus 1 and y plus 17 and y minus 17. Okay. Next be 17y, y divided by 17 and 5z. Okay, here the expression are given. We have to find out which operation is done. Which are the operation? That is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. तो हमें identify करना है which कौन सा operation यहाँ पे किया गया है, and tell the expression. Okay, how expression have been formed. Okay, talking about first z plus 1. Okay, here plus means z plus 1. So which operation is done here? It is addition. And how expression is been formed? Here expression is formed when y added to z. Okay, this is how the expression is formed. Talking about next, z minus 1. So here which operation? Here subtraction. How expression is formed? When 1 subtracted from z. Okay, from z. Now next, y plus 17. Now here again which operation? It is addition. How it is formed? 17 added to y. Okay. Next, y minus 17. Now which operation? Again here it is subtraction. And how it is formed? 17 subtracted from y. Right? Next, here can write it as 17 into y. Okay, so here which operation is done here? It is multiplication. And how it is formed? It is formed when 17 is multiplied to y. When 17 multiplied by y, or 17 multiplied to y. Next, y divided by 17. So here which operation? You can write it as division. So here how it is formed? Y divided by 17. Okay. Next is phi z. So here again we can write phi into z. Which operation? It is multiplication. And how it is formed? Phi multiplied by z. Okay. Now next question number C. Please do it question number C and D as your homework. Now continuing with the question number 4. Now the question number 4 is give the expression for the following cases. Now your sentence are written and we have to write down the expression form. So first is 7 added to P. Now what is the operation done here? It is addition. So it is 7 added means addition to P. Okay. You can write 7 plus P or also you can write P plus 7. Okay. Here we can use the thing that when we interchange or we can change the order of the number. The value of the numbers do not change or of the expression will not change. Okay. So 7 plus P or P plus 7. Any expression will be correct. Now next is 7 subtracted from P. Okay, P minus 7. P multiplied by 7. Here always put the number before the variable. So you can write here as 7 into P and you can also write it as 7P. Okay, both the expression are correct. Next is P divided by 7. So you will write here as a P divided by 7. Okay. Next is 7 subtracted from minus m. So again minus m will come first and from minus m 7 is subtracted. Okay. Next is minus p multiplied by 5. So you will write here as 5 into minus p. Okay. Next minus p divided by 5. So you will write it as minus p in the numerator. And it is divided by 5. Next is P multiplied by minus 5. So again in the bracket you will put minus 5 and it is multiplied by variable P. Correct? Now same question number 5 is there. You have to write the expression for the following cases. Here first is 11 added to 2m. So 2m, we have to write the expression and addition, you can write as 11. Next is 11 subtracted from 2m. So again, for this you will write 2m first and from 2m what is subtracted? 11. So it is minus 11. Now next is 5 times y. Okay, here it is 5 times y means 5 into y. So you will write it as 5 into y to which 3 is added. So we will write here addition sign and here the number is 3. Next again 5 times y, that is 5y. Now here what is the thing? From which 3 is subtracted. What is subtraction in this number? 3 is subtracted. So our expression is 5y minus 3. Next is y is multiplied by minus 8. So our expression is minus 8 and the variable y. Next y is multiplied by minus 8 and 5 added. Okay, what is added? 5 is added to the result. So we can write it as minus 8 multiplied by y. Now to which 5 is added. So it is plus 5. Next, y is multiplied by 5. So we will write it as 5y. And the result is subtracted from 16. Okay. Now here the sentence is whatever the result we get, this whole is subtracted from 16. So here it will be minus first, then this result will be subtracted from 16. So 16 will come prior. Okay. So 16 minus 5y is the expression. Okay. Next, y is multiplied by minus 5 and the result is added to 16. So the expression will be minus 5 into y, and whatever the result is, we have to add 16. Okay. So here 5 is negative, so your minus 5 is written here. Y is multiplied and whatever the result we get is added to 16. Okay, here you can write 16 prior also, 16 plus minus 5y or minus 5y plus 16. Next question number 6 is you have to form the expression by using letter T and number 4. And here the condition is one number operation. Okay, a single operation you have to use and form the expression. So we can write it as first using all the operation addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So we can use first t as a variable, so you can write as t plus 4, t minus 4, t into 4, that is 4t. Okay, it's one and the same. And t divided by 4. Okay, this is one expression where t we have taken as first. Now we can take 4. So we can write 4 plus t, 4 minus t and 4 divided by t. Okay. Now next same question, you have to use the variable y and the number 2 and 7. Here the condition is we can use two operations together. So we can form it as y plus 2 minus 7, 2y minus 7, 7y minus 2, y divided by 7 plus 2, correct? Next, you can write it as 2 divided by y minus 7, that is also true. 7 divided by y minus 2. 7y plus 2. Okay, and so on. You can write so many examples by using these two numbers and y variable, and you can have two number operation also. Okay, so here children, we are over with the exercise 11.3. Please write down all the solution of the sums of this exercise in your notebook and please mention today's date.